Hey everybody, welcome back. We're diving deep today
Oh, deep.
into the world of rap
Love
relationships and just some really fascinating industry dynamics,
Yeah.
you know. We're looking at a recent interview with Kash Doll.
Okay.
She's a rapper from Detroit,
Mhm.
and this was on the Club Shay Shay show.
Okay, cool.
And she's talking about Drake, Kendrick Lamar,
Big names.
some big names,
Yeah.
and really what it's like to be a woman
Mhm.
in this industry.
Navigating that space.
Yeah. Okay,
Definitely.
so before we even jump in,
Okay.
I think it's helpful to kind of lay out who's who here.
Sure.
So we got Kash Doll,
All right.
super talented, known for her lyrics.
Yeah.
Bold.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's got a commanding stage presence.
Right.
And there's Drake.
Drake.
I mean, do we even need to explain Drake?
Global icon at this point.
The man is everywhere.
Yeah.
And then we got Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, another huge force.
Yeah. Like complex rhymes, social commentary, you know, the whole package.
Yeah.
And Kash Doll's story
Okay.
kind of brings all these people together.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
So where do we start? Let's start with what she calls the Drake incident.
All right. The Drake incident.
This is back in 2016. She's opening for Drake in Detroit,
Okay.
and they take a photo together.
All right.
Now picture this.
Hmm.
She's sitting in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his arm around her, casual pose.
Yeah. Seems innocent enough.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a but.
There's always a
Yeah.
but. The caption Drake uses is AD no trade.
Okay.
And this is where the drama starts.
Oh, really? So this photo leads to some issues.
Yeah. Her boyfriend at the time
Uh-oh.
sees this photo and breaks up with her.
Wow. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Over a photo.
I know, right?
That's wild.
It makes you wonder.
Yeah, what was really going on there?
Right. Like, what was the root of that?
Yeah, like, was that really the reason, or?
Exactly.
Let's see.
Something deeper.
Deeper insecurity issue.
Right, maybe trust.
Trust, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like this picture,
Yeah.
this event triggers all this other stuff.
Right. Exposes those cracks.
Exactly.
Right.
And Kash Doll, I love her response to this whole thing.
What'd she say?
She basically said,
Ugh.
if taking a picture with a guy is going to cause a guy to break up with you,
Yeah.
he probably ain't for you anyway.
Okay. I mean, she's not wrong.
Right. Like,
And-
speaks volumes.
It does. About her, about the situation.
Yeah, for sure.
But this Drake incident,
Yeah.
this isn't the only time the Kash Doll gets caught up in this world.
Uh-oh, what else happens?
So her name ends up in a Kendrick Lamar song.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And if you remember,
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick and Drake had this whole public feud.
Oh, right, the rap beef.
Yes.
Okay, so,
So she's in the middle of this.
yeah, basically, she's name-dropped in the song.
Wow.
And she's a little confused.
About what?
She doesn't know if it's about her song Ice Me Out
Okay.
or this time where she lost a ton of jewelry.
Right.
Like, we're talking $500,000 worth of jewelry.
Oh, my God.
Crazy, right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
Even being mentioned in this whole beef,
Yeah.
this actually boosts her visibility.
Huh. So it's like,
It's like free publicity almost.
yeah, even if it's a little negative, it's still,
It gets her name out there.
it does.
It's strange how that works.
It really is.
Yeah.
Any press is good press.
Right.
Especially in an industry like rap.
Yeah. So competitive.
Definitely.
So we've got that, but then there's this other challenge that she has
Okay.
that she calls the doll dilemma.
Right. The doll dilemma, I'm intrigued.
So she starts noticing
Yeah.
all these other female rappers
Yeah.
using doll in their name too.
Oh, I see. So it's like,
Then it becomes a problem.
yeah, branding, right?
Branding, yeah.
Standing out.
You're putting all this work in
Mm-hmm.
to make your music, your style.
Right. Create that persona.
Yeah, and then it's like,
And then everyone's doing the same thing.
exactly. It's got to be frustrating.
I bet.
It's like you're constantly being compared.
Right. Just because of the name.
Yeah.
Makes it hard to stand out.
It does. It really does.
Wow.
And it makes you think
About what?
about ownership.
Hmm.
Like, can you even own that?
Right. Doll. In this world.
Right.
How do you stand out when...
When everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's a good question.
It is.
Yeah.
And for her, it wasn't just about the name.
Oh, really? It was more than that.
Yeah, she felt like
Oh.
all these other dolls
Yeah.
created this unfair comparison.
Right.
They were putting her in a box.
Yeah, like they were limiting her.
Yeah.
Wow. So what did she do about that?
Well, initially,
Yeah.
she asked these other rappers to change their names.
Oh, wow. That's a bold move.
Right.
Okay.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, how'd that go over?
Yeah.
We'll have to get to that.
Okay, stay tuned then. So how did that go over?
I can imagine how other rappers felt. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine?
Pretty bold request, right?
Yeah, it is.
But she felt strongly about it.
Yeah, I get it. Like, it's her brand,
Right.
her thing,
Our identity.
years of work.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So
Yeah.
this whole thing basically turns into a rap beef.
Oh, wow, really?
She releases a diss track.
Aimed at the other dolls.
Yeah, basically calling them out.
Wow. Okay, and that got,
Attention.
yeah,
Big time.
takes that.
It's like in the hip-hop world,
Mhm.
diss tracks are how you...
Established dominance.
Yeah, you're claiming your space.
Right, it's a competitive world.
So competitive.
Yeah.
I always think of it like,
Good.
it's like this musical duel.
Like what, like back and forth?
Yeah, and the lyrics are like,
Weapons.
yeah, sometimes they're clever.
Right, sometimes they're brutal.
So entertaining, though.
Oh, for sure.
But do you ever think about...
What this does long term?
Oh, yeah, especially for women in the industry. It's like they're already up against so much.
Right, and then this just adds another layer.
Yeah, and it's like,
Makes you wonder.
if it's even worth it.
Right, because it's like competition can...
Push you to be better?
Yeah, but it can also...
Get toxic.
Totally.
And especially for women.
Yeah, they're already dealing with so many barriers.
Exactly.
It's like they're always pitted against each other.
Right.
Like there can only be one queen bee.
It's such a harmful narrative.
It is, because it prevents...
Collaboration.
Yeah, support.
Like, imagine
Yeah, what could happen?
if they all work together.
Right, the music that could come out of that.
It's mind-blowing.
It really is.
I think back to what you said earlier
About what?
about any press being good press.
Right?
You think that applies here?
To women in this situation.
Yeah. Like, does it even matter if it's negative?
That's a
Oh.
tough one.
It's complicated.
It is, because on one hand,
It gets you attention.
yeah, it does, but...
But at what cost?
Exactly.
I think it depends
On the...
how it's framed, how the artist handles it.
Right, like in Kash Doll's case.
Yeah.
She kind of used it to her advantage.
In a way. Yeah, she proved herself.
Showed her skills.
Yeah.
But throughout this whole interview,
Yeah.
she keeps saying that.
What's that?
She believes there's room for everyone.
I love that.
It's refreshing.
It is. She's not seeing these other women as...
Competition.
Right. She sees them as potential...
Collaborate.
Yeah, allies even.
Such a positive perspective.
It is. It's empowering.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder...
About what?
Do you think that's realistic?
Like in the rap world.
Yeah, it's such a tough business.
Can you really expect that kind of shift?
It's a challenge, for sure.
Yeah.
It would take a conscious effort.
From everyone.
Artists, industry fans.
Everyone.
Yeah.
But I do think...
You think, what?
I think it's possible.
Really? You're optimistic.
I am, because I see it happening.
Where do you see it?
More and more.
Yeah.
You see female rappers
Doing songs together, forming groups.
supporting each other.
It's happening.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's like a movement towards...
Unity.
Yeah, sisterhood.
I love it.
Me too.
So back to Kash Doll.
Okay.
We've talked about Drake, Kendrick, the doll thing.
Right, a lot of challenges.
A lot. How has she managed to...
Stay true to herself.
Yeah. Through all of this.
Impressive.
I think one of the things is she's so adaptable.
Right. Always evolving.
Yeah, as an artist.
Yeah, as a person.
As a person.
Yeah.
You mentioned the whole alpha submissive thing.
Oh, right. What did you make of that?
That was interesting.
Yeah.
It's like she's,
Reclaiming her power.
yeah, in a world that tries to
Define her.
put her in a box.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's playing with those stereotypes.
Right. Challenging them.
Yeah, she's strong but vulnerable,
Yeah. Owns her sexuality.
but demands respect.
She's complex.
Yeah. And I think that resonates.
With a lot of women.
Totally. We don't have to be just one thing.
Right.
We contain multitudes.
So well said.
So Kash Doll's journey, it's
Yeah.
about finding her voice, asserting her individuality,
Yeah.
and staying true to herself.
In a really tough industry.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I think her story shows
Yeah.
how complex this world is.
Yeah. Especially for women.
There's drama,
Competition.
but there's also so much talent.
Right.
This push for unity.
Yeah, which is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
As we wrap up this part,
Yeah.
I'm curious, do you think this focus on beefs,
Yeah.
competition,
Mhm.
does it overshadow?
The artistry.
Yeah, the talent.
Especially for the women.
Yeah. Is it just part of the culture?
Or can it change?
Big questions.
Definitely something to think about. Yeah, it's like we're at this point where we have to decide,
What matters?
yeah, what we really value.
Is it the drama?
The diss tracks.
Or is it about the music
Tried it.
supporting these artists?
Right, because there's always going to be competition.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's human nature, right?
To want to be the best.
Yeah, we all want to be at the top.
But sometimes I wonder if
Yeah.
we get so caught up in the fight
Mm-hmm.
that we forget to...
Appreciate the art.
Yeah. And for women,
It's a whole other level.
it's like they're always being compared,
Looks, their style.
held to this different standard.
It's not fair.
It's really not.
And that pressure,
It's got to be a lot.
it is. And it makes you wonder
Yeah.
if that's why some of them,
Lean into the drama.
yeah, to get noticed.
It's sad.
It is. Because imagine,
What if?
what if all that energy,
Went into something positive.
tendership,
Collaboration.
it would be amazing.
Especially for younger artists.
Yeah, coming up in the game,
To have someone like Kash Doll
right? She's been there
to guide them.
to show them a different way
That's what I find so inspiring.
about her message.
Yeah.
What is it about her message that,
It's like, despite everything, she still believes
in what?
in unity.
Yeah.
Empowerment.
I love that.
And that's powerful.
For everyone,
Not just other rappers,
for
but
women in general,
recognizing that we struggle.
supporting each other.
Creating a space where...
Everyone can thrive.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's not even just about gender.
It's about everyone.
Being inclusive,
Supportive.
regardless of who you are.
It's celebrating the diversity.
Yeah.
Different perspectives.
Hip-hop is all about that.
It really is.
Amplifying all these voices
The range of experiences.
makes it so rich.
So we want to shift this narrative.
Yeah, where do we even start?
It feels huge.
It does, but I think
Yeah.
it starts with us.
Individually.
The choices we make,
What we listen to.
who we follow,
What we put out there.
being mindful.
Intentional.
Yeah, exactly. With every choice.
As consumers.
As fans,
When we see something wrong,
calling it out.
supporting those artists.
We're trying to make a change.
And remembering the power of collaboration.
Oh,
When people come together,
share their talents.
support each other.
Incredible things happen.
They really do.
It's amazing.
So as we wrap up,
Our deep dive.
we've seen it all.
The good, the bad.
The drama, the
The
talent.
potential.
And it's up to us
As listeners,
to decide.
we want hip-hop to be.
Do we want negativity?
Or do we want something better?
That's the question we leave you with.
Yeah. Think about it.
What do you want to see?
What do you want to support?
Remember your choices
They matter.
and celebrate the music.
Yeah, the creativity.
The connection.
Thank you for joining us.
See you next time.